everybody, this is the Y Guy. We are in Grand Rapids, Michigan, right outside of Van Andel Arena, right in our background. We're here with
Spencer. How you doing?
we're doing pretty good, man. I'm pretty excited to be in conversation with you. Thank you so much for being willing. How are you doing?
I can't complain. It's another day. I'm glad.
Good deal. Good deal. I saw you doing your artwork, man. Perfecting your practice every single day, I'm sure.
Yeah, it's something I'm really getting back to. I just moved here from DC. I was here a few years ago. I've been gone for a while, and I can honestly say that the city has grown and flourished, I should say, from an art standpoint. I really like it.
Nice.
For the first week here, I've been trying to perfect on this one drawing. It's going to take me a few days, but yeah, I'm taking it day by day for sure.
Nice. I'm excited to see it. I'm excited to see it. Hopefully, I do. Do you think that your story, through all the ups and downs that you've had in your life, can make an impact on somebody else's life?
Yeah, I mean, I don't know how many people are, have had ADHD or ADD, or have been diagnosed with, attention deficit, but that's something that a lot of kids, I should say, go through, a lot of young adults go through, and I would say it's honestly hard sometimes to find a craft or a hobby that can take their mind off of being so not focused and scatterbrained. One thing about ADHD or ADD, it's very hard to stay focused for a very long period of time. And that's something that comes with practice, but one thing that is good is to find a healthy habit. I would always say find a healthy habit to start off. That could be basketball, that could be sports, that could be bowling, that could be art like what I'm doing. It could be working out in the gym, just something that is that you'll be better every day if you're doing this, and you're building this habit to then segue into your life being more focused.
Curious, what's when you were how many things did you try before you found art was like the one thing that really helped you overcome your ADHD, or actually utilize it rather than try and avoid it?
I'd say about 4 to 5 solid things. I did bowling for a little bit, but that more or less cost a lot more money than it was bringing me peace. I love bowling, but it costs a lot of money, and I didn't really have that much time to invest in that. Then it was football, and with injuries, that can only go so far. And after that, it was music for a little bit. I was trying to learn how to play the guitar, but once again, it's like with the reading, it's like you're thinking about everything else. That's one of the side effects of ADHD. You also think about numerous things when you're trying to focus on reading, which is very difficult sometimes. And the main thing that was useful out of all of those was definitely art, because it was something where I was constantly moving, even though I'm in a focused position. My hands and everything are out, constantly moving. I'm always thinking about perspective, thinking about how things bounce, how things can bounce off of light, how you have to look into things, how you can look into the page. So I'm constantly thinking and I'm constantly moving, but I'm doing it in a productive way.
Yeah.
Which it's really helping.
Man, appreciate you for opening up and pretty deep into that. I think that's going to help a lot of people out, trying one thing and don't think that they can ever get over it, and then kind of resorting back to what everybody says they got to do in a way. So thank you so much for that. Do you think that conversations like this and communication have a pretty strong power in relatability and communication?
Absolutely. I feel like people having conversations, spontaneously, are very important when it comes to building social skills, when it comes to networking. I feel like that's something that's not very as common, especially with so many cameras being around.
Yeah.
Usually people are just trying to get where they're trying to go because they know everywhere they go they're on camera. And that's not always that comforting. Back in the day, when someone was walking around with a camera, usually everybody would be waving at it. It'd be rare to see. But nowadays, with everyone seeing it, it's like, I really don't have that much time to, sit down and talk right now, even though you could have a great conversation if you are open to it. But I feel like it is something that is more needed today.
Yeah, that was awesome. I appreciate that going into that. Do you think a message like unity spread in our culture right now could make an impact?
Yes. I feel like us as a people are a lot more divided than we were. I would say before the internet age. Before the internet age, before the social media got very, very prevalent, and there were so many stereotypes about how people should be, especially young adults moving into adulthood. I feel like it divided us tremendously, especially from a social status standpoint, from an economic standpoint, and we need to find a way to find a better common ground as a people. When that could be inner city people, people from the country, people from overseas, just young people in general. Because older people are going to kind of are a little bit different than I would say people from the ages of 18 to 30. I would say they're a lot different. Yep. And I would say even 18 to 35. I would even put that in there because anyone born really early 90s to late 80s also very much influenced by this internet age. And it's something that, unless you're on your phone talking to somebody, it's very, very antisocial when you step out the front door, depending on where you're at. So I feel like we need to have much more conversations and much more unity as a people, especially with the younger generation.
Man, I really appreciate you going in deeper into these questions and answering them with with your full heart in them, not just a yes or a no kind of answer, because everything you said, I believe every message you've offered in your answer of every question will make an impact if somebody's listening to learn. So I appreciate that, Spencer. Thank you for being willing to sit down with me and have a conversation while I bothered you or walked into you while you were doing your artwork. So I appreciate it so much.
Yeah, no problem,
thank
Absolutely.
you for kind of doing what you believe you got to do, getting into art and following through on a dream that you've had for a long time, I'm sure. So that's awesome. Welcome to Grand Rapids. I just got here as well, so it's cool that we met. And thank you for everything. Thank you for the interview. Mind if I get a hug?
No problem,
Thank you.
I got you, man.
Appreciate it.
Yeah.
Sorry for putting my elbow in your face.